Hey guys, welcome back to Random, and today we're going to do a tour of all the Spider-Man merchandise I have. So let's get right into it. So first off, we're going to start on the bottom left, and then go to the bottom right, and then go up, and then left. So, starting on the bottom left, we have a Spider-Man poster, and this Spider-Man is pretty common, as you can see on my dominoes that we'll look at later. There he is, and I also have him on a sticker. Don't mind the cord, I'm just using a mic right now, so hopefully it sounds better than usual. So yeah, I just have a poster. I've had it for a while. And then here's a Spider-Man drawing that my friend made me. It's like the Civil War homecoming suit. So that's pretty cool. So, alright, let's move on to the next thing, which is the Spider-Man 1 video game for PlayStation 2. And I know it's not Spider-Man 2 because that's like the most critically acclaimed one, like video game, other than recently Spider-Man PS4. But this game's still pretty good. I really like this game. I actually beat it a while ago, like right when I got it when I was way younger, so I might pop it in back sometime. And the next thing I have is I bought a Raimi Spider-Man 1 like collector's package, which came with the DVD and a couple other things that I actually might go get. But one of the things that it came with was like a reimagining of the first comic book cover of Spider-Man, which has this, but it's just a different. It's more of like not the Raimi suit, but it's just different from the first design, and the person's different. And I don't know who drew it. John Romidjar? I don't know. I'm totally butchering his name. Junior. Yeah. Actually, let me go see if I have something else from the collector's package, because I think it's on my desk. Be right back. Alright, here we are. This wasn't in the package, but I did find it. I have a Spider-Man plushie. I think it's Raimi series Spider-Man. Maybe it came in the package, but I don't know. But I kept it on my book bag for part of the school year this year. But I did find the other thing. So it's like a little thing. Has the post, and then it has, I don't know if you can see closely, like the little bit of film of that part, and then it has it enlarged right here. And it has a quote from Sam Raimi. Let's look at that. So the quote says, "I had the pleasure of collaborating with John okay. So let's just start at the top. The Cenotype. Spider-Man leaping out of the way of the razor bats in the fire building. And then Sam Raimi says, quote, "I had the pleasure of collaborating with John D. and a talented team of artists at Sony Pictures Imageworks on the CGI version of Spider-Man for nearly 2 years. This shot represents the culmination of that work. I continue to be amazed when I compare CGI Spidey versus Tobey Maguire in the suit. In most instances, they are indistinguishable. Beyond the photorealism, what impressed me about this particular shot was the ability of the animators to capture the grace and agility of the human form. Spidey's fluidity, the way in which he dodges the razor bats in the air and dances away from their deadly blades, make this cell, one of my favorites of the film." And then it says, "This limited edition Spider-Man Cenotype is produced from a select single computer-generated image (CGI), includes one frame of the corresponding film footage produced from that image. The Spider-Man image is digitally scanned and expertly reproduced using intricate state-of-the-art imaging and printing techniques. The film footage is an actual 35mm film frame reproduced from the original CGI image by the Masters Film Technicians. 2002 Columbia Pictures." So now let's see, look, it has like a dent in here. So maybe these are rare, but I don't think that mine would be worth very much, because, I mean, it's not, like, ripped, but it's not, like, in the best of conditions. There we are, a bit of film. Alright, so that also came in the Raimi's Spider-Man 1 exclusive package. So, let's go on to the next thing, is Operation Spider-Man 3. And they have a little, like, rhyme on here. Spider-Man is sick, better operate quick. Web feet, wall crawler's knee, web head, crook in the neck, and there's an actual crook. Symbiotic ooze. Oh yeah, fun. Alright, let's start moving up. Next is the Spider-Man Revenge of the Sinister Six book. I found this in a bookstore. We can move it, actually. I found this in a bookstore recently. Actually, was it at my school? Actually, at my school, yeah. And they were selling books that they weren't gonna use anymore, but this seemed pretty new. I think it's an older book, like, copyright-wise, like he wrote it a while ago, 2001. Yeah, but I've heard this is super good. I'm sad to say I haven't read it yet, even though, yeah. But I do plan on reading it, because I'm finishing a series right now. But once I finish it, I'm going to read this book next. There's just so many books to read. But I've heard crazy good reviews about it. Yeah, but I found it cheap at my school library. See, there's a little, like, stuff on it, but I don't know why they wouldn't still use it. But, like, the inside is totally fine. So, yeah. So, hopefully it's good. I've heard it's crazy good. And then just recently, my friend got me... I like to doodle in class, so she got me a how to draw Spider-Man in many different poses and his villains and other stuff. So that was really nice. I like to draw during specific, like, there's, like, certain live streams during the year of just certain things that take a couple hours, that, like, video game live streams of, like, GED, like Games Done Quick, and a couple other long live streams that I like to watch. So during that, I usually doodle. So when those live streams come up, I'll usually do that. Use this or do something else. I mean, draw, like, not do something else. Use that other times too. So my newest addition to this collection is this. It's this Papa John's Spider-Man Far From Home promo box. And it talks about the Spider-Man Far From Home app, Marvel and all related character names, 2019 Marvel, Spider-Man Far From Home, Columbia Pictures. Look at this. So our mission statement, it's inside the box. So it has all the same stuff, but it's using, like, Spider-Man font, which I think is cool. I have not seen this one yet. I was going to see it opening day, and then my plans fell through. So I'm hoping to see it soon. So, nothing on the bottom. And let me just open this up so I can hold you guys. Open this at the same time. Nothing too crazy. And then here's the promo that comes with it. So as you can see, no grease stains. I wanted this box, but I also didn't want it to smell at my house, like having greasiness all over and everything. So I have a friend that works at Papa John's that trying to be very careful with this box. The Papa John's, I follow Papa John's on Instagram, and the day they announced it, like I was scrolling through Instagram, and then I refreshed it, and they had just posted that they would be putting out these boxes, but in limited quantity. And right when I found it, I screenshotted that thing and sent it to him. And was like, "Yo, I don't know if you guys have these in yet, but could you pick me up one? I'll like even pay for it." But his manager was nice enough just to give it to me. So I'm not gonna say what Papa John's it is. So I don't want to get his manager fired if that is something fireable. But if it is, that's kind of stupid. But yeah, and then we have the movies. So we have the Holy Trinity here: Spider-Man, Raimi, Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. Then we have the Amazing Spider-Man. Actually, I don't hate those. A lot of people hate them. They still feel like Spider-Man to me. I still like. I could still sit down and enjoy both of them, but I'm not gonna like. I don't know. Like Spider-Man 2, when he starts the opening scene where he like comes down from the sky, like that's super cool. Yeah, I don't hate them. People hate them, but they're not amazing as they say they are. But Amazing Spider-Man. But also, Amazing Spider-Man 1 has one of my favorite Stan Lee cameos ever. And then this disc is just disc 2, bonus disc of the Amazing Spider-Man. I should probably just put that in that one, but yeah. And then, if you haven't noticed, this is a Raimi Spider-Man 3 comforter. On the other side is Black Suit Spider-Man, so coming over this way, we have we have the same Spider-Man on the front. And I think we've lost a lot of the dominoes, but like there's Sandman and Green Goblin if my camera wants to focus. No, it's not going to focus? Love that. Alright, there's the Spidey symbol. MJ. I would show you MJ. 1 second. Come on. MJ and Unmasked Spider-Man. And Sandman. And Sandman and Swinging Spider-Man. Double Black Cat. So, it's cool. I played with these a lot. Not now. I'm a big kid now, but, yeah. Cool. I still keep them, though. Alright. On to I think, of my favorite things I own, my favorite thing has to be that and these. Even though it's the Amazing Spider-Man 2, they are super sick. So my dad got boxes from the post office a few years back when Amazing Spider-Man 2 was coming out. And I saw him starting to open them up and gonna put stuff in him. And I was like, no, Dad. Dad, don't use them. Go, please, I will pay you for these. And he was like, okay. And he like realized my like urgency and want for him. So he just gave them to me. So I've had them in my room, and they've got some few bends and dings in them because I was younger when I had them, but I kept them in my room. I haven't been playing with them, and I never unfolded them. But as you can see, has the Spider-Man logo and a huge Spider-Man on it. And the Amazing Spider-Man 2 delivered. And this one over here has USPS.com/amazing package, #amazing package, Spider-Man. Let's see the other side. The other side's basically the same thing. And then it has the Amazing Spider-Man symbol. This one, the other side, just has the Amazing Spider-Man symbol. Doesn't have Spider-Man on this side. But that's just super cool. These probably aren't even that rare. I don't know if they are. But I wonder how many people like me wanted a not greasy Papa John's package. And then here's the Amazing Spider-Man mini issue I got with when I went to go see The Amazing Spider-Man 1. It was a mini issue they handed out. I don't know if everywhere did this, but it was just, since the Lizard was the main villain in Amazing Spider-Man 1, then they handed out a Lizard one in this one. And I read it a couple times. It's pretty big for whatchamacallit, for just a, like, hey, thanks for coming to the movie type of thing. So we're going to move the dominoes so we can come to the center of the comforter. There we go. So, the only pop figures I collect, I mean, if you want to send me pop figures, just DM me. But the only pop figures I collect right now are Spider-Man ones. So, I have 4. This is the holiday one. You can't really tell, but there's like little white dots, and they're supposed to be snowflakes, you know, because white dots, snowflakes. But they're little like Spider-Man. Well, like little Spider-Man symbols, I think. Yeah, they are. But those are small, and then, so that's like, and this is my most sealed one. Like, all these I've never opened. They're still sealed with the tape. But this one's like got like plastic all around it and everything, which I actually like. So that one's not from anything, but then there's the Iron Spider from Avengers Infinity War, which I like. Then there's Peter Parker from Spider-Man Homecoming, and then his suit. I really want his homemade suit from, I really like his the Spider-Man Homecoming homemade suit. I think that one's super cool. So I'll eventually get that, but dang, that's a lot of stuff. Alright. I'm sure more people have more than me, but, and then last but not least is I have a bunch of the Ultimate Spider-Man series comics still wrapped up. Yeah, I really, really like them, and I try to keep them clean and like pristine, mint condition. So these are probably my best taken. Probably my pop figures and my comics are my best taken care of merchandise. So I have from 1. I don't have all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I have like 1, 2. Keep them in order. 62, and then but all of like splurges of like the same like 38, 37, 36, 35. Like all splurges of like ones that are close by each other. So there we are, people. There we are. Would you look at that? That is my Spider-Man collection of stuff. I'm sure I have more stuff littered throughout this house, but from the stuff I knew I could find, there's that. I hope you guys really enjoyed. If you did, dropping a like, subscribing, all those things would help. Share this video with your other Spider-Man liking friends. I really want to see Homecoming. I've heard it's crazy good. So, actually, since we do have like a minute, my favorite Spider-Man movie, probably Spider-Man 2. I was always lenient on like maybe 1 because I really like the origin story, but maybe 2, but I think it's 2. I think my ranking goes, actually, maybe I'll do ranking in another video because we're running out of time, but quickly, without explanation, maybe I'll explain it later. Spider-Man 2, Raimi 2, Raimi 1, Raimi 2, Raimi 1, Into the Spider-Verse, Raimi 3, Homecoming, and then Amazing Spider-Man 1, and then Amazing Spider-Man 2. I don't know. I'd have to look into it more. My rankings change like every few minutes, so Alright, thanks guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you somewhere random.